What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Star Rail video. Today we're going to be taking a peek at my account here. As you can see, we have the lovely Acheron here, and I want you guys to rate my account. Now, we're doing this solely based off of characters and just how good you think my account is. So, I am a free-to-play player. I've not spent a penny on this game, so we can go to the exchange system here. We can see that we have all of these, including the 99-cent one. We have all of these. I don't spend any money on this game. We have this. Nothing's been spent. Now, with that being said, I happen to have gotten some serious luck in this game. I only lost my 50-50 once while going for Ruan Mei, and I think I got a Gepard. But anyways, we have Ruan Mei maxed out, 159 speed. I know I would really want that 160. She has amazing break effects. Her light cone is S5, so it's maxed out memories of the past. Everyone that I'm going to show you, their traces are around this. I try and typically keep my people's traces 7, 8, or 9, something like that, depending on their value. We have 2-piece break, and then we have 2-piece speed. I obviously want to turn this into gold, and then maybe I can get some more speed on this here. I still would prefer HP, but speed would be nice. She is E0. Okay, now we have Xuan. I did not lose her 50-50. We got her, I think we got her actually kind of early. The light cone we have for her, we have this also S5. We have Landell's Choice, her relics 7. This we actually need to get up. I just realized how low that is. Oh my goodness. You guys should also go into your characters, check your characters, and make sure you don't have low ones like I do, because we are missing out on some damage here. For her relics, all gold pieces, we have double guard, and then we have double Longevious Disciple for the HP here, and then for the reduced damage taken there, she's also E0. Next, we have the amazing Acheron. Again, free to play. All right, we have 32 crit rate. You're like, oh man, that's kind of low, but we actually have her on E1, so we get that 18%. So we're sitting at 50 here. Obviously, I would like it higher. 60 to 70 would be a little more ideal. Our crit damage is absolutely delicious. We don't care about the speed. We could tune it up a little bit more, obviously, but I think her speed is okay. We have her light cone and slot, and we have her completely maxed out. This is the only character in the game that I took the time to max out every single trace. I actually pre-farmed her too. And these are her relics. We have the 4-piece Pioneer, and then we have the new planar ornaments here. I would prefer attack here, but I rolled crit rate and crit damage. What do you want me to do? Okay. What do you want me to do? And again, E1. She's amazing. Best character in the game. If you have not summoned for her, please do. If you want to see my luck, feel free to watch my video. I have it linked up here on the screen. Please check it out. I got mad lucky. All right, we have our Pela, level 80. For her, we would like way more speed than what she has. Her break effect is decent. For some reason, she has a decent amount of crit damage. We have Eyes of Prey at S4. Her traces are like that. Her relics are these. Obviously, I know hers can be better. And of course, we have her at E5. I like to get her 6. I mean, I'm going to continue to summon for Acheron, try and get her E2. And hopefully we get more Pelas along the way. We also got Luocha. And we got Luocha from our last summoning session. Again, guys, check out that video. Trust me, it's a banger. He is not nearly boosted at all. We do have this perfect timing. His traces are low because we're just starting out on him. His relics are like trash. We're gonna obviously have the 2-piece fleet here, and we're gonna do some healing here. So we want the ones that give you outgoing, whatever they're called. I know I just recently got some. Did I already sell them? Were they that bad? I want these pieces. Obviously, I want them in golds, but we want a outgoing healing there. So he's not completely done. E1 or E0. We have Gepardo. Okay, we have the free-to-play light cone on him. His traces could be a lot better. I think I actually like somewhat gave up on him whenever I was working on him. His relics are also kind of decent. Obviously, you want a lot of defense. I think I have a slow part here, but it's okay. And we actually have him E1. Like I said, I don't even remember how I got the first one. I think I got the first one from the standard banner, and then I lost and I got his E1. Next we have Mr. Welt. Mr. Welt is also not built. Light cone's really low. Traces are actually pretty good. Relics are not where we want to be. Oops, I accidentally slapped my microphone. We also have him E1. Those were also from silver standard tickets, I'm pretty sure too. Unless I did lose another one at some point that I just cannot remember. Obviously, what I would like to do with him is I would like to have more speed, more crit rate, more crit damage. I want to have more EHR as well. So he's not anywhere where I want him to be. We have Bronya, which Bronya was my first 5-star in the game. Very, 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 very lucky. Very lucky to have that. We also have her light cone. So I got her from the standard banner. I actually got her light cone from the standard banner as well. And then we have her traces. We need to get her this up, maybe, I don't, whatever. But her traces are decent. We're running all speed because we want her to be just a juicer. Of course, I would like her to be faster than what we have here, but it is what it is. Her crit damage, I think I would like it to sit around 220 maybe. And we also have her E1 as well. Next, we have Dr. Ratio. We all got him for free. Genshin could never. But we have the Hunt light cone on him here. Her only silence remains. His traces are also in the 8s. His relics are decent. And he is E0 because we not pull for him anymore. We have decent crit damage, decent crit rate. And then, yeah, that's just kind of how we have him built. He's not bad, man. He's not bad. Next, we have the Queen Topaz herself. Terrible animations, but we had to pull her for specific reasons that we don't want to talk about. When we look at her light cone here, it is very, very low. We look at her traces, they're very, very decent. We look at her relics, these kind of suck. I didn't fully build her, she's E0. I didn't take the time. Now we do have some decent crit rate, crit damage here. I would like this to be a lot higher, maybe 150, 160 would be ideal. Next, we of course have our Trailblazer. She's actually pretty good. Mine personally isn't that good because I didn't take the time. Now, we could make her a lot better. I think I will actually take time and make her pretty good and make a video about her. Why not, right? Then we also got the boy, Daniel the Dragon. He's maxed out. 80, 111. Obviously we want maybe 70, 60, 70 here, and we would like to feed this to about 150, 160, 170 if we get lucky. Light cone, he has the free to play at S5. Traces are pretty decent. We could get this one up to 8 if we wanted to. The relics are okay. Like I said, we want different numbers here. I may even change his boot out. Instead of having speed, maybe have an attack and then crit rate, crit damage. That'd be nice to have. He is also E0. Next, we have the Ice Queen. Okay, phenomenal character. I think she's my second favorite character in the game. We actually have her light cone too. Again, we're free to play. I normally don't pull on light cones, but for hers and for Acheron, I felt like I had no choice because I know these characters shine when you get their light cones, and so I did a lot of saving. Traces, she was going to be the first one that I maxed out all the way. She's also really close, so I still could. Relics are pretty good. Obviously we want to change this one out for gold. She excels off having a crit rate anywhere between like 25, 35, somewhere around there, and her crit damage is pretty nice. I would like to get this to 230 if I could. She's also E0. Now we have Lynx. She's also built up pretty well. My Lynx has a stupid amount of, oh, I thought she had a lot of effect res. Is it my, hold on, is it my Ruan Mei? What is going on with my game? Okay, I thought one of them had a ridiculous amount of effect res. Well, I am wrong as hell. Okay, I am super wrong. This is 52%, which is still pretty good. Her traces in the 8s. We have the light cone not even boosted, because I think I actually traded her light cone to maybe Luocha. I don't really know. And we have her currently at E1. Next, we have Natasha, who you get for free. Now, the reason why Natasha's built out, because of course she was your first healer in the game, outside of Bailu. So we had to get her cooked up a little bit. Now she's not anywhere near good anymore. She has good traces. She had good relics for what she had. We get some decent outgoing healing, but you know, obviously we can boost it up way more. We're not using her. No one's using her anymore. We have her E2. Now we have probably my third favorite character in the game. I know she's a 4-star, but I absolutely love Guinaifen. She's just such a badass. Okay, now she has a free to play light cone. Obviously could use some work. Her traces are all 8s. We look at the relics here. We want this, of course, for the crit rate, and then also the dot damage that we can deal. We're looking at 48 here, 145. It's not bad. I mean, 10% there, maybe 20% more there. Be perfect. We have her E1. We now have Tingyun. Of course, she was the original battery. I mean, not counting Bronya, but she was one of the OG batteries, and she's still used pretty frequently. Not by me, but other people. Light cone's low. Traces are decent. I mean, we could get that up higher, but we're probably never going to touch her again. Her relics suck. And we have her E6. Obviously, I think you want to scale her attack and her speed. You know, she's decent. If I take a look and go back at her and get her built up more, then we can be way more effective. All right, we have Miss Herta, who we get for free. We get her E6 for free, obviously. Crit rate, crit damage, we would like a lot more of that. Her light cone is her own light cone. And then her traces are pretty damn good. Her relics are okay. We would like more crit rate here, a lot more crit damage too. That way when we're getting those follow-up attacks, we do crispy damage. All right, now we have X here. We were starting to build her up, but I think we stopped when we got who did we get? I think we got Ruan Mei or someone like that. I don't know. And then we stopped. But she has decent traces. Her relics absolutely are trash. We have her E1. And I actually still want to build her up. I think she's a pretty badass character in just what she does. I want to get her juiced up, get her some crit rate, crit damage. Her speed's pretty decent. And then of course we want to get her some more break effects, just because that's how she scales. Seems pretty expensive for the way that I want her to be, but I think at some point I will take the time to do that. Now I think from this point we're getting to people who I don't really have built. So I think we're just going to look at them, talk about what I want to do with them, and maybe their eidolons or whatever. But March 7th, free character, of course. We have her E6, got her maxed out. I don't think I'm ever going to use her again. I actually feel like at some point March 7th is going to have some sort of rebirth, just like where's our boy, or just like the Trailblazer did, okay? And just like our boy, where's he at? Daniel the Dragon, just like him. I think she's gonna have something cool happen. Hopefully somewhat soon. We have Yukong, E3. I can't imagine where I would ever use her in any scenario again right now. Asta, same thing. We have her E3. Again, I doubt that I'm even gonna use her ever. Serval, we have her at E2. Probably not going to use her again, but I do like the idea of building her up just because she's, you know, pretty badass and her hair is like really cool. What can I say? Then we have original Daniel the Dragon. We have him maxed out E6. I'm literally never gonna do anything with this character, like literally never in my entire life anymore. He was a major factor in the beginning of the game for me. He worked wonders, but don't need him anymore. Hook, we'll just E5 and we'll just skip over here. We're not ever gonna use her. Okay, Gallagher. So Gallagher, we actually got lucky. Okay, we actually got Gallagher at E4. Again, this is from the banner that just came out. I got super lucky on the banner. Okay, now Gallagher is someone that I'm going to work on. I think he's a very, very phenomenal 4-star. I think he pairs really well with Acheron. Obviously, with Adventurine coming out, that would kind of make this guy extra obsolete, but I like what this guy represents, and he just has this like badass look to him too. Good old Luca. E5. I feel like I really, really like Luca as a character. What Luca can do is very impressive. I know on this account I don't have him on anything, but I have another account, or had one, and I had Luca maxed out, and he's a pretty badass dude. Now, if you don't need this nihility damage or whatever from him, and you have, let's say, Acheron, he's very obsolete, but I like him as a whole. We have Sampo, or Shampoo. We have him at E1. I doubt that I will ever use this character, and even on my other account I've never ever used him. I know he was good with Kafka, but as you guys can see, I do not have her. Next we have Qingque, who I'm actually sad at that she's this low, because Qingque is a badass damage dealing quantum character, and we have her at E4. Obviously the goal is E6, and I think that's what I was waiting for. I think I was waiting to get her to E6 and then build her up. Now, of course, we could get some other crazy ass quantum character coming out pretty soon as a damage dealer, which would make her obsolete. But I do like Qingque. I think she's cool. We have Sushang. We have her at E2. Not built at all. Probably nothing in her traces. What I did is, I'll get into that in a little bit. But I like Sushang. I think she's a cool character. I like her kit. I like her chicken, her big chicken special. I think she's cool. Or her ultimate. I think she's a badass character. I'm probably not gonna ever use her. I don't see myself in any scenario building this character, but she's cool. Now we have Misha. He's actually pretty damn cool. Now we have him on E1. I haven't built him. Would I build him if I had the resources now? Sure. Just to have him be a part of something, but I don't know, I don't foresee myself building this character at all. So that's it. That's my account with my characters. Now let me show you a little bit of the things that I've done. Now this will be the shorter portion. Let me actually collect, hold on, let me collect this money, you know what I mean? Okay. We've obviously beat every single universe very easily because they're all easy. We have our Hope Fiction, 4 out of 4. The regular one, we got 7 out of 12 stars. Forgotten Hall, we actually got all the way to level 12. Now 11 and 12, I did not max out. 12, I have 1 star, and then 11, I have 2. Memory Chaos, we beat all that pretty easy, nothing serious. Now this is the actual Pure Fiction. We did about the same amount as or I guess this is the latest update. So I mean, we're pretty decent in clearing everything. When we look at our bank here, we have a lot of light cones. We haven't beaten everybody. Who the hell have we beaten? I don't know. But we have 31 out of 46 characters, which is pretty good. Obviously, we've collected every relic and blah, blah, blah. None of that's important. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have to show you guys. But what I wanted to say earlier is the way that I build my characters. Actually, maybe I'll get to that in another video. So, what do you guys rate my account? My free-to-play account? Personally, I think my account has to be A+. I wouldn't consider it S. because I don't have a lot of characters and I don't have you know, a lot more of my 5 stars built up very well. So I'll consider giving myself an A+, maybe even a low S, maybe. But that's what I think about my account. What do you guys think about it? You guys let me know down in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. It means a bunch to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful night or morning, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.